have a pedestrian advisory committee to handle this new thing called walking. It's very dangerous because we have these things called cars that have been around, and the two don't mix, and apparently people don't understand these intersections. Things are going to get really confusing up at Oracle and Ina and the other places they put those indirect lefts in. That's for darn sure. I think an education campaign is something we should probably look at, according to Daryl Cole, the transportation director. Trying to teach people to cross in signalized intersections, marked sidewalks. Wow. I know they confuse me because they're all so new. We've just now recently put up these crosswalks and the coordinated lines, and I know it's very hard to understand. So we should really spend a lot of taxpayer dollars to educate the public. Let's go. Let's go and talk with CJ. Good morning, CJ. Welcome to 104.1 The Truth.
Thanks, John. How we doing today?
Doing all right.
I think they're looking way too hard at this. There's two things they need to educate people to do.
What's that?
Number one, get your face out of your phone so you can see. Get those earbuds out of your ears so you can hear.
Yeah, but iOS 7 came out today, though. I gotta pay attention to it.
And I just shudder to hear whether they're going to have an indirect street crossing up at Oracle and Ina now, where you got to make two lefts to make a right, or what?
Yeah, I'm trying. You know what? That's a really good question. Up in Oracle and Ina, are you going to be able to use that section as a crosswalk where you make the Michigan left? And if I haven't even, we got to look at that. That's a really good question.
It might even have to be a two-stage street crossing. Who knows?
You're absolutely right.
They're going to have to put up guardrails like they have at the bowling alley for the little kids so they don't get gutter balls.
Let's go and talk with Jay. Good morning, Jay. Welcome to 104.1 The Truth.
Hey, good morning. So, what I was saying is that, the whole thing about the pedestrian has a right of way, I think it gets to people's head, because they think that the minute they set foot on the pavement, that it's like they're God, and they don't have to pay attention anymore. They could just go about their business. And I've seen a few people almost get smashed because of it, and I've had to beep the horn so that they don't get hit, so they could wake up. I just think you're 100% responsible for your life.
True story.
Walking on the street, you gotta look everywhere.
Look both ways. I was taught that way when I was a kid. Keep your head up. At the end of the story, they do say that many car versus pedestrian accidents happen after sunset. You know what else happens after sunset, right?
It all happened on a drunken walk home.
People don't normally talk like that unless they're either intoxicated or on something.
A woman on foot almost hit by a police car. But this woman works for Councilman Paul Cunningham. She's Katie Bolger, and she really lets loose on the cop who stops to help. You mother***er. You almost hit me. Protect the town, you mother***er. Do you know who I am? I'm Councilmember Cunningham's chief of staff, she says. We don't have enough money to respond to burglaries or car accidents, but we have time to respond to jaywalkers.
A very public apology is really warranted.
And that was just a few of the said that night.
It's just one of the other dangers of walking in Tucson. You never know when you might come across a Katie Bolger. It's just nobody wants that. You can watch the John Justice Show on the CW 58 and cable channel 8. You can listen online at 1041thetruth.com. Download the brand newly updated app for your smartphone, tablet, iPhone. iOS 7 approved, by the way. I'm using it on mine as well. And you can listen right here on 104.1 FM as the John Justice Show continues. 73 degrees outside. Your high today is 99. It's 104.1 The Truth, right talk for Tucson.